Yeah, so this is what I did with the web displays mod or whatever. I took the 16 by 8 monitor that I had built up there, sliced it in half so it was 16 by 4, and put them here underneath the main platform on the secondary platform and all that. You know what I'm saying? One set to Google, one set to YouTube. I had to make a secondary keyboard and router for this screen right here, so this one's set and this one's set, and I got a little viewing area, like a little theatrical kind of viewing area, whatever. I could just watch my videos down here. You know what I'm saying? Import whatever I want to do there. Let's put in Dire Wolf. Watch a video, watch a movie. Most likely gonna use this to watch a movie or something like that. And I have a laser pointer kind of peripheral.
Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20 and welcome to episode 1 of Direwolf20's Let's Play.
Let's pause that. The audio could be kind of loud. You can configure it or whatever. You know what I'm saying? There's a couple other things you can do. You can run I forgot what it is, but it's a server stream, a live stream through this and all that. There's a couple things you could do with it. You know what I'm saying? I could use Google over here and research going Reddit and all that. What I usually do, different things I do. Whatever you do on the internet and all that. You know what I'm saying? Or watch a little movie. You know what I'm saying? I currently just got into watching like the YouTube free with ads movies or whatever that's on YouTube and all that. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I watch Pluto TV. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of which, I should just set this Pluto real quick. Because no, it's Pluto TV. PlutoTV.com. That is the site of my favorite show, or my favorite series of shows. Can it not display Pluto TV? Let's go to Google. It is. I know I'm putting it in incorrectly. And go to that first one. That's interesting. Alright, so I found a little issue. So it can't work with Pluto TV. I thought it could work with every single website, but apparently it can't. So let's go back to YouTube. That's interesting. Something to note. Yeah, I wish it would work though. Maybe it might work with Peacock or something like that or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But Star Wars on there. I usually watch Next Generation, Deep Space Nine, Voyager, and all that. You know what I'm saying? Kind of, man, that I'm gonna do a little bit more testing, see if I can actually get it to work. Yeah, but I got my little viewing area basically. You know what I'm saying? And it's nice tucked off. You don't know it's there. You can't really see it unless you really, down there or whatever, hidden nicely. All this wood is probably gonna come out and be changed to a different block or whatever. One more thing is I forgot to mention is I built this. So this is basically the same thing, but it's a tablet. Same thing, but it's a tablet. So I could walk around with this in my offhand, basically while I'm doing stuff and still watching shows and stuff like that. One other thing is this right here. I have it binded. This is Effortless building. This is basically a way more advanced version of a building one. So you could do all kind of stuff with this. Right now I'm just using it to fill in the floors. You know what I'm saying? It's an easy way to fill all of this stuff in real quick. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I can go down here real quick and showcase it. There's an open hole inside this multi-block. That's the reason why zombies keep spawning there and different monsters or whatever. Not really worried about it. Yo, so down here is where I'm building my next multi-block, or my next build or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And Yeah, so if I set this to floor, so I click that in, now I could drag exactly like building ones. Way more powerful though, and you can configure it. So I can go over here and configure it, add extra modifiers and stuff like that. I haven't played around with the modifiers yet, but that's something else to look into. You know, let's get back to it. This is all basically the residual products of making the screens and everything else, and the keyboard and everything else, batteries and stuff like that to make the web displays actually work. And I have something to actually a solution to fix the traversal. It's not an issue, but because I don't mind running back and forth, but I need a faster form of travel back and forth in between these sections when I'm doing stuff. So I have a solution for that I'm gonna be building up uh, in not too long. That's basically it. And get back to my builds. I have two more builds. I have a tree farm that it changed. I have a tree farm that I redesigned. I had to break down the old one. The old one used to be right here. I broke it all the way down, and I threw everything into a chest or whatever, and I'm gonna move it down there to the second that second little platform or whatever. And then I have another build that's based around create new age. I already showcased all of this of what I'm talking about, but none of what I'm talking about is actually in the playlist. So unless you don't like go to the video section of my channel, you're not gonna see like in what order I did all the videos, because this is not really meant to be like a whole YouTube type of thing. I'm just putting it out there just for whoever watches it and all that. Um, Speaking of which, it'd be nice to actually get a comment, see what people actually think about what I'm talking about or how I'm talking about it, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. Neither here nor there. Anyway.